They should.
But see, that's what
everything
we was talking about.
We
that
recording
today.
right now. Hold on, let me introduce real quick. Yo, what's the deal? You already know what it is. Did you press and play? All right, come on. 3, 2, 1. Yo, what's the deal? You already know what it is. It's your boy Willie B. You back with another episode of Guns and Butter. I got 2 very special guests. We got a returning guest right here, Big Fat Boy.
What it do?
You already know. We got a first time guest. My family right here, my actual family. It's my cousin right here.
What's up with it?
Yes, sir. Hey, what you go by? Because I know what I call you, but what you call me, don't call me here.
Okay.
Call him that.
Okay. I'm glad you told me.
Let's get that clear.
Glad you told me.
Yeah, I thought about that. When he called me,
You should have said that we first got
I
the call.
know. I ain't even think about it, but we recording now. You feel me?
Hey, man, but to be honest with you, I go by whatever though, man, because everybody know me. You know what I'm saying? So,
you know the face, you know the name.
Yeah.
All right then. We in the game right now, and we was having a conversation. We've been having like a series of conversations. We was talking about manhood. We was talking about relationships. Is there anything y'all want to specifically touch on? You know, before we get too deep into.
Oh man, whatever. Let the conversation flow.
All right, so shit. What was we just talking about then?
We was talking about a lot of shit, to be honest.
I ain't gonna lie, we was talking about a lot of shit. Talking about low riders. I didn't know what was going on. I'm like,
businesses.
I just drive. Yeah, exactly. Stripper
Right.
bitches and all that. What y'all think about strippers?
They people too.
They people too. Would you date a stripper? Would you wife one?
I've dated a stripper before.
I probably would too,
But,
because that's just
the bag. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I thought you was thinking the bag.
Hey, check it out though, bro. They bring paper to the table.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about everybody carrying their own weight, and they carry their own weight.
I don't know if I could do it though, like.
Now,
cause you know what go on in strip clubs. You know what I'm saying? Like digging their hand in the pussy, and,
right.
you know what I'm saying? All type of, you know.
Okay, babe, but if you do that, he better tip good.
so listen, we was talking,
get that 50
we was talking
of
about
that.
that earlier, right? So, right, we had a little situation at my brother's house, right? This dude,
Don't do
his
that
girl,
for free, shit.
you know, she out here. She's a working girl though, right?
Niggas are just.
Look, she's a working girl though, right? So he gets mad because she got a $200 date, right? He don't want her to go get this money. I was like, man, but he, you know, if you got her, I'm saying you got to deal with her and what she do, right? So you worried about
know the situation.
You worried about the wrong shit, nigga. You should be worried about your cut of that 200 instead of her. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what I would be worried about.
I'd
I'd be worried about my cut.
I would have been worried about that too.
You understand? I'm just saying, if that's what she does, homie.
Yeah, if you know that's what she do, then.
If you know that's what she do, you know what I'm saying? If you know that's what she do, man, you gotta let. That's one thing I'm learning, homie. Is you gotta let people live their life, homie. This is my life, right?
Yeah,
so if I don't want to do shit with my life, you gotta respect that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Like, if I'm doing nothing with my life, I'm being an absolute bum. You gotta allow me to be a bum, man.
Yeah, I don't like when people tell me. I ain't gonna lie, and it's kind of a problem. Cause I mean, I take criticism. You know what I mean? But I don't like when people tell me what to do.
What do you mean?
Right.
Like, don't just tell me what to do. Even my girl, like when she be like, "Take out the trash," and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, I
Who
will.
you talking to?
I will,
Please,
but not right now.
now I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
it.
no, for
Now I'm
real.
not gonna do it.
Now I'm gonna take 5 extra minutes. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I was just
Oh, so you're gonna do
I was
it.
just about to take out the trash. You feel
Right.
me? And then you told me to take out the trash. I don't know if that's if it's ignorant.
No, it's
You know
not.
what I mean? Or that's just.
No, it's
You
not.
know,
You a man, homie.
That's how. Okay,
right?
see, I ain't
You
want
a
to say that.
man.
I ain't want to say like, 'cause I'm a man. I ain't got to take out
look.
trash. But that's how I be feeling. Like, don't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
You know me, man. I'm not
Who
with
you talking
the with the what people might call the status quo or whatever, homie. But we men, right?
Mm-hmm.
And most of us operate off of pride,
Yep.
machoism, okay,
Ego,
ego, right?
Yeah, but you
But
still
now-
be a man if you put that to the side a little bit, right?
No, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So look,
You
check
have to-
this out.
you don't know what
Certain
a woman has to.
situations,
You have to.
certain situations. I need to put things aside. I need to put my ego aside. I need to put my pride to the side.
Like to me, like for me, I'll put it aside when it comes to my girl because
as you should.
I wouldn't. There's no competition. I'm male, female.
Exactly.
I'm not finna put my
What
pride
if, your
aside.
girl,
it's
what if your
another-
girl always try to compete with you?
Oh, now she put herself in a
terrible.
man's position.
No, not in a man's position, but everything is a competition.
That's terrible.
Like I'm smarter than you. I'm better at this than you. You know what I mean?
She
Like
shouldn't do that.
she shouldn't do that, right?
She should not, and you shouldn't do that to her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Because my girl thinks everything's a competition.
Look, check this out.
We were just playing Connect Four,
You
and
know
she
the
was.
yin and the yang symbol, homie.
I'm trying to
She was really
Look,
serious.
I'm trying
Hey.
to tell you. Like,
Hey, the yin and the yang symbol. You see how that yin and yang fit together, homie?
Yep.
Right? That's man and woman, homie.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So basically, they stronger than us emotionally, homie. Right? We stronger than them physically. So we supposed to come together, man, and you supposed to strengthen her physically, and she's supposed to strengthen you emotionally.
true.
And if that's not happening, homie, the relationship is not going to be healthy.
Right. See, mines. I like mines because she balanced me out. You feel me? I know that there's no competition with you. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You the person I don't have to argue with, or you the person I shouldn't have to fight with. If I want to do that, I go in the streets and I go to the hood and hang out with the homies and get it to the you know what I'm saying?
see, now I gotta have a conversation with my girl because she always trying to argue. She always
Because maybe that's what she good at.
Okay, but listen.
no, but I'm gonna keep it real. It's what I like to do too, though.
Yeah.
So maybe that kind of
You're
work.
a debater.
Yeah, because
You're a debater.
it
Debating
kind
and
of work.
arguing is two
Yeah,
different
it
things,
kind of work.
homie. Debating and arguing is
What's
two
the
different
difference?
things.
See, I'm a talker, mine's
So,
an
no.
arguer. So
So-
we try to balance that out like, okay,
Arguing?
Yeah.
Let's talk and argue.
No, look,
See, that's how I feel
No.
it turned out to be. But
When we're arguing, homie, I'm not listening to your point. I'm just simply
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to get mine
yeah,
across.
yeah,
But
yeah.
when we're debating,
Yeah.
I'm listening to your points and I'm trying to understand your point of view.
That's why I gotta explain to mine because she don't know the difference. I'll be like, you know what a debate is? A debate is to where you can dress your opinion on how anger or how
Right.
vulgar you decides to stand by on how you feel.
and you gotta make a point when you debate.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he said, some people just arguing.
It's 3
They not
points.
even listening to you.
It's
They
3
just
points.
talking.
Yeah.
Like somebody supposed to stop. You say your piece, then the other person say they rebuttal.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they go back and forth like that. When somebody arguing, damn near we talking at the same time. Everybody talking like this, and
Yeah.
you're not even hearing what's going on. You know what I mean? But I don't like to argue.
So
but
now
I
listen,
debate.
listen.
I debate all
Here's
day.
the thing too, right? So your girl get upset, man. She raising her voice, right? Don't trip off the volume of her voice. What is she saying? And again, that goes back to me separating the bullshit from the junk. If she talking some bullshit, hey, lower your tone. You know what I'm saying? But she's emotional and she's saying something
can't
that's
say that
real.
to no hood.
See,
Right.
When
No
my
black
girl,
girl.
when my girl
But she
get
gonna
to a
think you
certain
checking
level,
her.
when she get to a certain level
Right.
of value, I don't care what she's saying.
Okay. So now let's
No,
know.
for real, I don't care nothing about what she said.
But see, now I'm saying because if she's emotional, homie, and she's expressing something
What's the
that
issue
is the
what we're doing?
truth and that's real, then you should care about it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, can you get the door for my cousin? Malik.
You know, you should care about it.
Hey, can you make sure it's closed when you come back?
You know what I'm saying? You should care about it if it's something real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying if she's emotional about some bullshit,
Yeah,
right?
that's what
Then
I'm
that,
saying.
I'm not listening to none of that, right? But if she's, it's a real issue, homie, and you listening to her and you like, okay, that's valid, then you shouldn't be upset with her.
That's what I'm
at her
saying.
value.
She ain't talking about no money.
Hey, no,
She
but
ain't-
you know
she
what?
ain't- she
All
ain't talking
my
about no.
But you know what? All my arguments been over is she trying to tell me how mad I am.
I hate that.
I'm like, no, I never said I was mad.
I hate
like
that. Don't tell me.
don't tell me how
I never
mad I
said
am.
Don't
nothing
tell me
about
I'm
what you
mad.
said.
Yeah.
And then she go off into what? Hold on, what are you talking about? I didn't say that. So now our argument is based off of I never said that. I never said I was mad. So why is you mad?
Okay, remember, if you recall our last conversation, how I was saying that, okay, so if you do or say something that offends me, right, but you didn't mean it to offend me, you can't be upset with me, homie. That's not realistic, really. You know what I'm saying? It's not logical, right?
Yeah.
Just know that what you did upset me, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, so my natural reaction, homie, you can't be mad at that.
Right,
I
right.
can't be mad at your natural reaction to something
hell,
I say
accept
or I
that,
do.
though.
You feel me? I gotta respect your position at all times, homie. And I can't tell you that you wrong for feeling that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just gonna compound
Yeah.
the problem. Like
Only
I'm saying,
thing-
sitting up here trying to tell you, oh nigga, that made you mad, nigga, you ain't supposed to be mad at no shit. How you gonna? Or your natural reaction. You feel what I'm
My
saying?
next thing, whenever happened to me, is like, okay, well, damn, what did I do to make you feel like that? So I could correct it to let you know it ain't no,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? No bad
Right.
blood. You feel me? And I'm a man to where I can say that. Like,
Right.
damn, I don't want no problems like that. You feel me?
See, what did you
that
just say?
communication.
You said I'm a man, right? Women don't operate on that logic like that, homie. You know what I'm saying? They really don't. They operate off the emotion, right? So see, we try to understand, and we're going to correct ourselves.
I ain't gonna call you you an unstable creature.
Creature, right? So listen though, bro. Listen, right?
I'm gonna call you the B word.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna call you the word. You ain't finna be the word. You feel me? But you can't be a when you be acting all you feel me?
Man, he's volatile.
And it's crazy. It's crazy because women, they don't. Like, you stand in front of a man, and it's like a little analogy I thought about. When a woman stands in front of a man and she's being disrespectful, I ain't talking about the regular argument. I'm talking about you's a B, you's a bitch, you da-da-da, all that, right? Women, they've lost a lot of respect for men,
right,
in general.
Right.
And what they need to understand is, like, and not like that, I ain't saying I'll do it, but a man can kill a woman.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But look, this the analogy though. When somebody goes to the zoo, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it say warning.
Right.
Don't touch the tiger.
Don't touch the tiger.
Have you hardly see people hopping on every now and then because somebody crazy.
Crazy, right?
They hop over, but for the most part, everybody stay their ass on the side of that fence.
Right.
Why do women continuously hop that fence?
Because they think they the zookeeper.
That's what I'm saying, but you not. Even the
They think
zookeeper
they can tame this animal.
You know what
I
that is,
believe I know how to
though?
control it.
You know what I'm saying? What I think.
All he needed to be petted.
Yeah.
And
So
get
look,
some food.
Yeah, they'll pet you.
So
afterwards.
listen,
Like,
yeah.
girl, they'll pet you.
So look, you got to go back to how we touched on this too in our last conversation too, right? But you go back through the generations. Like I said, you look at your grandmother, look at your grandparents, homie, and look at the relationship. Look at your mother and father's relationship, right?
Right.
Them women have respect for them men, right? They love those men. You understand what I'm saying? And like you said, now they have lost respect for men, homie. And you know what I'm saying? So it reminds me of, did y'all see the thing with the lady and the dude at the Steelers game?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right?
Woo!
And I said that right there embodies how these women feel right now. Right?
Yeah.
So like you just said, so she was standing up poking the tiger with a stick, homie. She poking the tiger with a stick. And then when he unleashed on him and got your boy knocked out, man.
I respect her for standing up.
No, he had to, bro.
Yeah, sometimes
No,
you
listen,
just got
he had
bullied.
to.
I respect her.
He had to,
He had
right?
to, but you know what I'm saying?
He had to,
Yeah,
homie.
yeah,
But
yeah. How
then,
would you not? But that was,
but you got, probably a good guy knocked out
because some you
for
did.
your bullshit.
And
not
And
only
they
that,
expect you to
his
do
life
that.
is not gonna be the same because millions of people see that.
Ain't nobody gonna trip off that.
No.
Ain't nobody gonna trip off
No.
that. For him,
You
it,
believe so?
I really,
membership.
I
You
think
think so?
in his community, ain't nobody gonna trip off of that.
In his community,
In
in
his
his community,
com-
he was a hero.
No.
No, he's not a hero, but ain't nobody gonna be like, oh, nobody cares. Nobody
You
cares.
think so?
If he was a rapper,
Yeah, don't nobody give a fuck
you know
about
what
the
I'm
man
saying?
no more.
Or something like that.
Actor.
Don't nobody, yeah, something like that. Don't nobody care. He got knocked out.
Men
Ain't nobody.
hold damn near ain't no value anymore.
He probably showing his friends like, look, I got knocked
Look.
out at the Steelers game.
Hey, but look, probably we
That
don't
went
hold
viral, though.
any value anymore. But did you see how she turned around? She told him to shut up, dude.
Yes. Oh yeah, she
Remember,
did.
she turned around.
Because he was trying to tell her. to
He
be
was trying to
quiet,
like cool down, baby.
stop,
Like,
stop,
ooh,
stop,
he was
stop,
trying
stop.
to, get her away.
Okay,
And she
now that-
turned around.
Okay, now to go back to what you said. Now, if she was a real woman, she should have listened to her man,
She
right?
should not have never been arguing with
A man in the first
She
place.
That number one.
arguing.
Even I don't give a fuck how she take it. That's why I'm
She
trying to play
should-
my girl. Like, 'cause if she tell me, babe, calm down, okay. Especially if I'm getting into another girl, and she be like, babe, I got this. My first instinct is, no, shut up, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, okay, my girl told me to shut up. Okay, that's why I'm gonna do that. Because maybe you need to handle this. Because I be telling mine, like, okay, now if I get into another girl, you better be die and go to the pen
But
for me. Because
look.
that's what I'm finna do to you. That's why I'm gonna have to do it with another
She's
man.
right though, right in that situation
Okay, great.
because look. So if you get into it with a dude, what you? Hey, baby, stand clear.
Yep.
Go start the car.
Yeah,
You
that
know what I
part.
mean? Go start
Yeah,
the
let
car.
me
So
resolve
she
this.
into it with another broad. You supposed to,
I ain't gonna lie. See, I don't want my girl even fighting because
No.
you're not about to get beat up because I'm gonna beat this girl up.
Look, right? No, we don't
You know what I'm
want
saying?
we don't want him to fight.
No,
but
I'm just saying I don't even want my girl in that issue. I don't want you to watch out. Hey, girl,
But
go
I'm
ahead.
saying, but
Especially
she
where we
said,
come from.
baby, I got.
I'm gonna
Watch
yeah.
out, man.
She
I
said,
let
baby,
you in.
I got this. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
want to have to snatch no girl.
Right.
You feel
So
me?
you gotta no. I mean, but you know what? Because we ain't gonna let nothing get out of
That's
control,
what I'm
right? We
saying.
ain't gonna let
I
nothing
don't
get out of
wanna see-
control.
yeah.
But when she tell you she got this, homie, you supposed to step back over
You supposed
and
to.
allow her to, you know.
It ain't got nothing to do with pride. It ain't got nothing to do.
No.
To me, it felt like it just law. It just this what man.
I'm gonna tell you right now, even my
a man should never have to be reminded to be a man in certain situations.
even my girl, like she'll get into it with her sisters.
Depending on how niggas was raised.
She'll get into her sister. Her sisters, they talk crazy.
Right.
I'm talking about, bitch, you stupid bitch.
Bitch,
Boop,
right,
boop, boop,
yeah.
boop, boop. But they sisters and they family. I told my girl straight up, I said, I feel uncomfortable. I don't like how your sisters talk to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it seemed like it's going to go there. It never do. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I ain't going to lie. She told her sisters, and ever since then, they still talk crazy to each other, but not around me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I just don't want to, I'm not about to be there and y'all start fighting and, you know what I'm saying?
Because then what do you do? Because
I know what I'm going to do.
I know what I'm
gonna
do.
do.
Like, okay, this is family. But then
react.
if I'm
Yeah, get your ass on my girl. Like,
Y'all packing
her sister out. Yeah, exactly what's gonna happen. But I told her because I felt because I'm getting mad. You calling my girl a bitch? You know what I'm saying?
I don't
You know what I
even
mean?
So
And I barely do that when I get
Like,
mad.
yeah.
That's motherfucker, my girl, bitch.
Talk to your girl about
Yeah,
that.
she told her sister. Yeah,
And obviously, she told her sister.
Yeah.
Something. That's respect across the board.
Yeah,
They don't
yeah.
do
Nah,
that
they do. They
in front of you.
yeah.
Right.
not in
And
front
I
of me.
mean,
I
that's
still
what
hear.
you. That's all you care
I
about.
still
right?
no. I appreciate it too. I really
Right.
do appreciate it because I really felt some type of way.
Right.
You know what I mean? I really did. You know what I mean? I felt enough to where I had to tell her.
And that goes to, that's why talks is important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You feel me?
It
Especially
is.
in our
Communication.
household.
you know?
Communication.
Now we are our own family within. You feel me? That's what I'm trying to tell mine.
We a whole separate family. Like
So
y'all
your
family,
peoples,
but we
get your
family.
peoples.
Family.
Because when I get
In
into it with my
order-
girl, I say, oh, you can call your brother or your daddy.
Whoever.
No, I want you to. That way you won't
Right.
feel I'm doing that to you.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
feel
yeah.
me?
They call
But I'm
somebody to
trying
be
to
there,
let
yeah.
you know what type of man I am. So I'm trying to deaden that
Yeah.
because we here. You feel me? So why should I have to get violent with you like that? But you can just tell me what you mad about. Just like when I'm mad, I'm finna tell you. Okay, look. But if I'm too mad, I'm not finna tell you right now because I know how it's gonna go. So I'm trying to show a different level of a manhood. You feel me? Like, come on, like this. What I'm trying to.
I get mad like that, nigga.
I'm trying to be a king.
I
I'm trying to
leave.
treat you like a
Girl,
queen. So
yeah,
that's what we
And
gonna
when
do.
I'm mad, it's hard. It's
Yeah,
hard.
like, I'm not
Even
gonna-
for my
I'm not
girl,
gonna
like my
do
girl
that.
can't just calm
I'm
me
gonna
down. You know what I mean? Like if I'm already mad, like you're not just about to. Ain't nothing you can say right
Yeah,
now.
so
It's
that's
gonna
fine.
calm me down.
Yeah.
I need to
Look,
leave, or you know what I'm
So, look,
saying?
and so
Yeah.
That's all I'm telling you.
So when she's
I left
upset,
right now, nigga.
how you gonna tell her to
Get
be
my
quiet
dog,
and
I'm
calm
left.
down?
I'm chilling.
Like,
In my
it
dad,
goes
dog,
this, it
like,
goes-
Hey, cause on
Calm
my
But listen, but you don't know, but it works. It
Feel
works
me?
like
Like, hold on,
crazy.
it's not about us.
Communication. I get
So
it.
you gotta give her a little
Right.
room.
Even remember, I remember that conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I was
I
happy
was
one
right,
day, and I
shit,
came down
cause
there,
I-
and you was like, you gotta just basically let her have that. You know what I'm saying? I talked to her, apologize to her. You know what I'm saying? Even if you didn't do nothing wrong, you know what I
went through
mean?
that same
Apologize to that you let it get to that level. So I take that. I
Right, but that's not every
I'll be gone for a
situation.
minute.
No,
That
no, no, no.
situation was a
Nigga, I
perfect
got a
one
nigga,
for
I got
that.
a nigga, I'm trying to
Feel me?
breathe.
That was a
I'm
perfect
tripping.
situation.
Like, I
So,
don't got time.
and then look, how you move past that, that made your life a little simpler. You
A little
understand what
bit,
I'm saying?
a little bit.
Now,
Still be
but I'm
on
gonna say you gotta get
Best
him
thing for
a
me to
little
do
bit
is just
of
leave. Or I'm fucking
because I
up.
know just you
You
be
gonna
hard
keep,
on him.
gonna keep going. Or
Be
you
hard.
Nah, we do it. And even me, I know I asked a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm
Very
saying?
demanding.
I know for me, you know what I'm saying, we ask for fidelity, all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And for me, I know I ask for a lot, like you cooking, you cleaning, you know what I'm saying, you doing
Kids.
the kid, all the stuff, you know what I
And
mean?
then me.
And then me. So I'm be honest with you, I
Right.
know I'm a burden, not a burden, but just I know I'm a lot.
You know
You know what I mean? So I do have to give her a little leeway sometimes, you know.
This is what I man. Look, my expectations are like we was talking about me being
I know,
married.
yeah.
My expectations on a woman is
I
high.
didn't know that shit was.
You said that.
I expect
So
greatness.
she's like, oh, the way
You
you
understand what I'm
reacted and told
saying?
me
Like,
how it happened. Nigga, what the
so
fuck?
if you can't meet my
I'm not
expectations,
supposed
I
to
be telling
react.
Mac, right? So
Start
say you got a
throwing
10-point checklist on
Nigga,
the
I'm just pick up the phone,
requirements
my
for your
ass is
woman,
dying.
right? Because we all
Like,
fantasize
man,
and romanticize the
I'm about to
idea of
get-
a
I
perfect
left.
link,
Like,
right?
You want.
even that
She
day,
gotta hit
nigga,
at
I'm
least
not- I'm
7
not
of
gonna go
those.
there with
At
you
least
today.
70%.
She got to hit at least 7
That's
out
only a
of 10.
C. That's crazy. That's only a
Right?
C.
So listen, that's a passing grade.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So, because
I don't know,
I
she
can,
just
you know,
don't
maybe we
understand,
can
like,
work with that last
Yep.
three.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Even
saying?
at the same,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But she got to hit at
Yeah,
least
that's why I
7 of
tell
those.
mine. I say, you know
Like
what?
whatever your
I had to
points
say,
are,
I
you know what I'm saying? You got a 10-point
said, see,
system.
You ain't gonna understand how I feel
You know,
till your
attitude,
mama, your
personality.
everything. That's
And when
what
they
it
do,
know.
when I
That's
start
it.
tripping over
Sex.
you,
Oh
some
yeah,
dumb
shit.
shit.
Don't
Then
blame
you know,
me.
whatever yours
I said,
is,
same
right?
thing. I said, you
If
got
she
both
not
your
hitting
parents,
7 out of
both my
10, the
parents
relationship's
don't.
not going to be healthy.
You don't
right?
understand.
Because
You're not never gonna understand till it
You're not
happens.
never gonna be happy or
you're
satisfied.
not giving her
She be more
like that
now,
what
but
she
I'm like, I'm
needs.
chilling.
Because
Nigga,
if she
don't-
only hitting
don't
5 of
call
those,
me, ask me
you're
where
not
I'm
going
at
to treat
or
her like
what
you
I'm
treat
doing.
that girl that got
Yeah,
7.
man, he need a little-
Yeah, hold on. Hey, Malik, hold on. You want to get on? You want to get on?
Yeah, he need to.
You want to get on?
Yeah,
Yeah, because y'all over here having
Yeah,
a
yeah,
whole
yeah,
side
yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, you want to get on? Pull a chair up or something, man. Pull a chair up.
Yeah, because this is more
Yeah,
deep.
y'all having a y'all
Yeah,
over there having
Shit,
a
I went
side
through like
one.
probably a year and a half ago.
Nah, you know what? I ain't, we can talk about something else. I ain't gonna do
No,
that.
we talking about the same thing, but I just don't. I don't
No, we
want
talking
you-
about relationships.
'cause
We
it's
ain't gotta talk
gonna-
about that,
the
though.
mic is gonna pick up your conversation. It's
Oh,
gonna be like-
okay.
Yeah, and I heard I'm hearing them two over there having a side
Yeah, two
conversation.
conversations. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so you know, everybody got problems. Basically, what we're saying is everybody got problems. But the key, what I'm getting from all this is basically communication. No matter how you communicate, you know what I'm saying? Communication and understanding.
That's it. Listen, that's what I was gonna say. Right, that was one of the points I was gonna say. In order to communicate effectively, you have to understand.
Yeah.
Right? It's not just about articulating. That's what people think about communication.
Yeah.
I got to speak to you like we was talking about without cussing, without aggression. No. I have to have the ability to understand where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm opposed to your shit, again, it goes back to that's how you feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got
And
every right
telling
to feel
me
like that.
how you feel. Sorry, bro. You know, my bad. I didn't mean, you know, to put you in this, you know, in that space right there, but I understand.
Yeah.
I can understand like what I did or said made you feel that way. It's about, you know what I'm saying? So it is about articulation, but it's also about understanding what somebody talking about, where they coming from. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you got that side nigga like, ooh, you want to say that too?
Yo, they work boyfriend and shit.
And that work husband.
You know, everybody done been somebody work husband. You know what I mean? Because that's exactly, I ain't gonna say I do that. I don't do that. You know what I mean? I really don't. I don't throw salt in nobody's game. You know what I mean? But
No.
I will comfort your chick. You feel me?
Most definitely.
Yeah, I will. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about him. Oh, he did that. Oh, he a sucker. I ain't never
Nah,
did
never
that.
that.
You feel me? But I
Never
will.
that.
I will. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You want to go out? You want
Yeah.
to blow some steam? All right, cool then. We can do that.
Let's go
man.
have a drink. Yeah, I'm
Exactly.
the magic man.
Exactly.
I feel good when you mess with me.
Exactly.
Man. Make a miracle happen.
Hey, is it cold? Now, I ain't want to put nobody's business out there. And anybody want to speak on it, they don't got to speak on it, right? But say you cheating, right? You got a side chick or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know, your past or whatever, right? Like, don't. That's what I said. No, I said. No. I'm not
saying in the past.
I'm saying the past, but
You also got a lawyer?
but look, no. No, I ain't telling. I'm not telling.
man.
But I'm saying,
I'm not
don't,
comment on that.
ain't it kind of crazy how you can treat the side girl like low key, like real nice though?
Yeah, you know why I say that?
Why?
Not
Why
to say
is
I'm a
that?
cheater because
Yeah.
she knows. She the ones that's supposed to know. You feel me? She the one supposed to understand.
Who, the side one?
Yeah. Okay, you know I'm finna go home after we do what we do.
Yeah.
So there should be no drama.
But you treat her
But I
nice
finna
though.
go home to this
You
drama.
wanna
Yeah,
know-
because everybody like,
Okay.
why I treat the one that's finna give you bullshit, why I treat them nice. You
Hey.
know what I'm saying? Like my girl wanted to talk shit to me and expect flowers every Friday. Oh,
Hey.
man,
Yeah,
you just was
yeah,
pissed
yeah,
off.
yeah, that-
you
yeah,
only
yeah.
give
Hey.
flowers when you give rewarded. That's how I was raised.
Look.
You don't give rewarded for
Not for Tuesday, not just because it's
Hey,
Tuesday.
listen,
no.
The aspects we was talking about, the physical and the emotional,
That's crazy.
right?
Okay.
You emotionally and physically attached to your girl, to your wife.
Right.
You only physically attached to that side bro. And you
Oh.
go over there and fuck her like a savage.
Shit,
my
boing,
nigga.
girl.
Come over here with your wife and skeeting 3 strokes because you emotionally invested in that, right?
Yeah.
Your feelings come involved with wife.
You don't have to impress though.
Right?
You know what
So,
I'm saying?
but when
gotta-
you come over here with her, you have no emotional connection to her, homie. Your connection is just physical. So I come over here and she think I'm a beast. When I go home, nigga, she like,
Making tacos.
right? You feel me? What I'm saying?
But what if you do though?
She let
'Cause
you
I
borrow
be-
the Honda
'cause
with
I
the
ain't gonna
babies
lie.
on
I'm
it.
just saying, you don't always perform bad at home.
I'm a victim of it. I'm a
Jody.
victim of it, and I'm a victim of like
Victim, I like
being
that.
nice to females
I
and
like
actually liking them though.
Oh.
I keep real like I like them. I don't even deal with females I don't like.
Of course not.
What you mean?
Like,
hold on, wait.
You gotta like
I
them
ain't
on some
never.
level.
I'm older than you, and I ain't never heard this.
No, I mean like I like them. Like I like you. You feel me? Like
Well, just
I-
because you be nice to her?
no, I'm saying I'll deal with a female. Maybe that's not my girl.
Okay, so okay. I'm trying to understand. Okay, you at
But-
work, you help a girl move a pallet. With the-
Nah, that's not this name.
With the forklift, all of a sudden you like her.
no hell. No.
Okay, what you mean? That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm talking about. In my mind, this is my girl.
Oh, he the all women for him.
Oh, yeah.
Hell no.
Oh, yeah.
In my,
yeah, we see
in-
you.
in-
Oh,
in-
yeah, okay.
Not
I'm
on
gonna go
TV,
now.
really.
No, I'm just saying in
Finna
my,
go lunch with me.
in my
Okay.
mind. In my mind, that's this.
You finna go
this-
to lunch.
Yeah, well, maybe I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, but
Okay, so are you? It sounds like to me, homie. Like it sounds like to
I
me
think
like
I'm
you
a
just.
cancer. I love her. I love, and you feel me. I feel like
So that's cheating to you,
And for
then.
me,
It
no,
sounds like you just a
hold on,
gentleman,
For
Willie.
me,
That's it. Just
for
sounds like
men,
you're a
for
gentleman.
men, I feel
homie.
like we capable of loving multiple women. I'm not even
Hey,
talking
hold
about
up.
polygamy right now. I
Hold
ain't
up.
talking about polygamy
Hey,
or nothing
wait
like
a
that.
Oh, that's the.
I'm saying,
Hold
I
up,
feel
hold
like-
up, hold up, though. I'm just saying, keep it without no shit. I love that nigga. I love you. Who's my first
No, I'm
love?
talking about women.
Right?
I'm
No,
talking about
listen
women.
though. So if I can love, I love my mama. I love my daughter.
Yeah.
I can love. I'm just saying, I love a lot of people in this world, homie. So of course I can. But now
I
you can
don't,
only be
shit.
in love.
That-
Yes,
okay,
yes,
that's
one
what I'm
person.
saying. No,
You can only
no.
be in love with
I don't-
one person at a time.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
You can only be in love with one person at a time.
I think we can
homie.
love multiple
No
women.
So you,
Yeah,
but
but
you
you can't
can
be in
lust.
love with
How
Lust
you
is
with
a
all
more
the different
powerful
egos
emotion than love.
and
though.
emotions. See me, like that's why I
what
can
I'm-
never be a player because it's like different with personalities. You leave this one, you go to
That's
that
why
one.
you
and it's
like it
fuck.
though, cause okay, even how you said you got a checklist of 10. Okay,
Yeah.
this one's 7 out of
Yeah, that's
10.
too mean.
What if this one is what if she hit 9 out of 10?
That she don't exist.
And the thing she
9
missing,
times
she
out
got
of
this
10.
girl.
9 times out of 10,
She
4
don't
of them gonna get
exist.
pregnant.
You know what?
Yeah, that's gonna
It's
be
true.
a
I've
problem.
come to find out that it's
The
damn
perfect
true.
one don't exist, bro.
I'm not saying perfect, but
Yeah.
she may have qualities, right, that this girl don't got that you like. I'm not saying the one you got don't have them same
Ladies and gentlemen, we
Some-
sticking on Build the Bitch. Pezzo talking about Build
Yeah,
Hey,
the
so
yeah,
listen,
yeah.
though, right?
Nah,
Hey,
for
so
real, though.
listen.
Build
So,
the bitch your little way.
Your girl,
Build
listen.
a bitch. I
Your
want my
girl-
bitch to rub my feet. I want her to cook tacos
Yeah,
every
Listen, no,
Tuesday.
listen, though.
yeah.
I want her to
But
rub
your
my weed
girl
and pull my yak.
know Willie firsthand.
Yeah, for sure.
She know uncut Willie.
Yeah, for sure.
That side broad know Willie B though.
Yeah. I know what you see.
Right?
Yeah.
She know Willie B.
Well,
Right?
which one
But I'm
is-
just saying though, right? So now too, homie, I'm a gentleman too. I'm gonna be with him. I'm not gonna treat you bad. You know, hey.
I'm not talking about the truth.
No, I'm
talking
just saying,
about
though,
how
right?
I feel on the inside, like
Okay,
like,
so
I
you-
like you. You feel me?
I like you, no, but there's nothing wrong
Uh,
with that. Okay, but how long do you like
I
her?
love you.
How long do what I
Oh, no, no,
hey,
no,
listen,
no,
hold
no,
up.
like.
Hey, I walk up on him,
love.
Willie D. I walk up on him and tell him
Hey,
I
you
love
get
him,
very
homie,
serious.
because I know instantly.
I'm not. No,
I
it's
know
different.
instantly.
It's
So you
different.
automatically
That
love a
quick?
girl.
No,
No, it ain't
I
gotta be
walk up
nothing
on him
quick.
and tell him I love
It
him.
don't have to be nothing quick. I'm just saying. Okay, let me put it
It's
like
not
this.
nothing.
I fall in love
nothing
instantly.
sexual, right? It just,
Of
It's
course.
just you love a
No.
woman
Sexual.
being. That's what you mean.
No, you ain't hearing me. You hear me, but
It's
you
sexual.
trying to reword
Listen,
what I'm
that's
saying.
what I'm
I'm just trying to
You
understand.
trying to
'cause
reword.
I'm
Look,
trying to
look,
see what you're
look.
saying.
I'll put it to you like this, right? Okay, hypothetically, you in a relationship, right? Now you might deal with another girl and y'all act as if y'all in a relationship.
Right,
I love this girl. I love this girl.
right.
what
Okay,
I'm
so
saying?
hold up.
That's
Now,
not possible.
So
That's
who
what
are
I'm
you?
saying.
in
I thought you
love
talking
with?
about. Okay, now let me explain to you what I thought you meant. I thought
Which
you
one
were
are
just
you
being
in
a-
I'll put
love
it to you like this. I'll put it to you like this.
Social
Who do I hold the most like value for?
No,
Of course.
no. I'm asking you, who you in love with right now?
I love my girl, like mine, the
Are
one who's
you
mine.
in love
the one
with
who's
your
mine,
girl,
the one who
bro?
has my children. Yes, I love her
You're
very
in
much.
love with her, not
What's
just
the
love her.
difference?
So
What's
you-
different?
So
In
you
love.
cheating then? You just a love.
Okay.
person?
No, this is cheating. This no.
Oh,
I'm
you
keeping-
talking about? You talking about some?
Hey, so hold up.
I'm
And
be
now
honest with
listen.
you. This is cheating. First of all, the cheating is if
Sexual.
it's dishonest. No,
Cheating.
cheating. That's not even.
That's a
not
cold
even
way to
cheating.
describe it,
cheating.
though,
That's
right?
not even cheating. That's not even cheating. If I now this is cheating, and I'm not saying I've done this
Sexual.
before too. If you spend some money on a chick,
That's cheating.
that's cheating.
What, so okay, no
If you-
sex, but if I spend,
Oh yeah, that's
Some
hella
money.
cheating. Oh, my girl be mad.
because all the money you spend,
My
for
girl
sex?
would be hot. my girl would be hot. Like
Okay,
she'd be
so-
more mad that I spent some money on a bitch and
Than
didn't get
fucking
no
her.
pussy
Right, yeah,
than
yeah, yeah.
fucking a girl and not spending no money on her.
Like, damn.
She'd
Are you
be
serious?
yes.
Yeah.
Because-
That's real. That's real.
No,
I like that.
because that's more.
I like
to
that.
me, that's more. That's showing you.
Disrespectful.
That's more disrespectful. Because
Yeah.
think about it. I got a family. I got kids. You know what I'm saying?
Taking out your
Oh,
kids.
You know what I
nah,
mean?
nah, I get
You
it.
see
Hey,
what I'm
taking out
saying?
your kids' mouth.
You see what I'm saying? It's more. It's more. She thinking more like the whole family.
Right.
The whole family instead of just you getting some sex. And that's what's crazy because we break up a lot of relationships all based off of sex. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you had sex with that girl, so you gonna end your whole 10-year
Like that,
relationship.
Hey, but listen though, homie,
Because
that
one-
is
one time,
listen,
you feel
man,
me?
that is the dumbest reason
That's crazy.
for a woman to
That's
leave
crazy
you.
to me.
So if my girl cheat on me, I
No,
should be like,
that's different.
I should
No,
be like,
that's
Okay, hold
That's
up. I'm finna tell you something,
That's
right?
different.
I tell,
That's
look,
because
like
I
this. Listen,
I feel
listen.
like you said to each his own, but
Hey.
I don't know, man. Because
Check
to me,
this out.
anytime you give a next man any type of like, to me, I'm be like, okay, you
Okay, but now
I get them arguments.
Okay.
But he get that nice little shit.
Yeah,
Like,
nah,
no,
that's
listen,
that's
no, no,
cheating.
no.
That's
So
cheating.
now, wait a
For a
minute.
woman, that's cheating.
no, but listen though,
It's
homie,
different.
listen.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's what you want, you gotta be making sure that you giving her that.
Of course.
Okay.
don't
So
talk to
now,
nobody.
but we saying if you out here doing your thing, right? Like we talking about being,
You talking about that 3%
We talk about
good
cheating,
niggas.
right? So now listen to what I'm saying though. But I tell mine
only
like this:
3%.
when I was in a relationship and I was doing that.
2021, probably less than that now.
Look,
Probably one
I
and a
tell them
half.
like this. Tell them this like this. Look, I'd rather you fuck 100 niggas than to fuck one nigga 100 times.
100 niggas fighting. What?
Yeah.
I'd rather you fuck
See, he
100
older than
niggas
us.
than to
Older
fuck
than
one
us, so
nigga
some of
100
his riddles
times.
is like,
Right? Because if you fuck that one nigga 100 times, you got feelings for this nigga. But if you fuck 100 niggas, you just busting the nut.
You're just doing it for the thrill.
okay, now
You feel me?
what if she catch on to that and say, okay, as long as I don't fuck him,
Well, then that's
then
what
I
she
keep
gonna
fucking the
do.
next niggas. To me, bitch, you still cheat. Don't
Look,
fuck
man,
my
when you
niggas.
on that pussy,
But women
man,
not
ain't
built.
nothing-
But he
Hey,
said, but women not built like that.
Yeah, no,
If
technically, you know that.
if they cheat, it's for emotional
Emotional,
reasons.
right.
So
But
Man.
I'm saying though, right? So, but just remember, I'm doing my thing over here.
but we not the same though.
I'm not doing my
No,
thing,
see?
bitch, because I don't
No.
want you to do your thing. Because when I get mad, bitch, I'm getting mad,
Yeah, yeah,
bitch.
this nigga.
I'm bitch. What,
Yeah,
bitch?
but no, look.
Bitch, you
So
did
listen,
what?
though.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
saying-
bitch.
I'm
All
saying,
right,
homie,
bitch.
that you can't expect
That's all you got. Bitch, what?
for her to
okay.
be faithful to you and you not being faithful
See,
to her.
from my understanding, it's two different things because men and women, we built different. My version of faithful is not her version of faithful. My version of faithful is I'm gonna die for you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
that's
I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna provide for you. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is my faithful.
That's your job.
I agree.
Now her job is to not be fucking people.
Right. And make sure she
You know
don't
what I'm
do
saying?
shit for
That's
me.
your
Okay,
job.
wait,
Get my life
wait,
for freedom.
But you out here.
That's how you
wait,
stay
but
faithful.
You out here fucking.
Yes. Yep.
But you out here fucking.
Yep.
Now,
Cause we
now,
different.
Now hold up, though.
That we different.
So now listen, yes we are, right?
Heard that.
And really though, homie, that is the understanding
See,
that
that's
women
gonna
need
cause
to
an
have.
They don't have that, though. They don't
But
have that.
again, I'm saying
that'll cause
it
argument.
depends
You know
on
what?
her. It depends on the dynamics of the relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, and so that's what they really do need to understand because if I do go over here and fuck this bitch like I just said,
But that's
I don't have no emotional connection to this.
But they don't. They don't
You know what I'm
understand.
saying? It's just the act of it. You know what I'm saying?
They don't understand that because women think men and women are equal and we all on the same
And
level.
we're not equal.
And we're not. And that it's a reason.
so
even
hold
by
up.
hold on. Let me say this.
But they fought for to be equal.
Let me just say this. Even from a
That's why I stay pushing it to my
Look.
girl. No, remember you fought to be equal.
even from a biology
so you
standpoint,
should understand. You want to be equal, right? This is what I go do. So
look,
be equal.
but we ain't equal. And look, even
I
from
know that,
even
but-
from a
but you can't
biology
tell them
standpoint,
that.
look, cause look, even from a biology standpoint, right? Men, when we bust a nut, that's millions and billions and however many sperms, right? If we have sex every day with a different woman, we could possibly have 365 kids a year, right? Possibly, right? If everything went right. If a woman did the same thing, she can have one kid by one man, maybe once a year. They're supposed to be with just one man.
Right.
We are biologically made to
Oh, so we
spread our
breeders
seed.
then.
Right.
We all supposed to breed, but we're supposed to spread our seed.
Right.
That's why if we weren't, then we would only be able to.
Okay.
We'd be like penguins. You know what I'm saying? And like penguins, we just be with the same person their whole life, and you know what I'm saying. But if we can all see throughout history, it's never been like that.
Yeah,
There's
I think
very
it's
few
like that.
men. There's very few men that have one wife.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Even back in the day when they was together for 30, 40 years, they'll find out after Grandpa died that he had a wife from way over
Not
there.
even why he died, man. Granny already knew that.
Yeah, and she already
It's just
knew.
that the family found
Yeah,
out.
that's what I mean. The family found
But
out.
Granny like, okay, well, I'm not finna throw my 30, 40 years down.
Exactly. For what?
Because when he died, that pension coming to me.
Right here.
Right here and all that shit, right? But I'm just saying, man, look, I said it depends on the dynamic of your
Yeah.
relationship, man. So if your woman, if she's faithful to you and she don't want you to out here fucking other people,
You shouldn't do it. Yeah, I agree
and
with
you
that.
expect
I
her
agree
to
with
be
that.
faithful to you,
No, I
you
agree with
gotta
that.
give her that.
I do agree with
But
that.
if-
I agree with that.
If your
No, I
woman,
agree with that.
believer of that.
Now,
No, I agree with that. I
if
agree
what
with
you're
that.
saying is what I actually need, because I'm like a baby, homie. You can get my attention with something fresh and new and shiny.
Yeah, right there,
And
yeah.
I'll drop what I got and go after
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Right? But I'll come back.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back home. I'm gonna
Because
come back
listen,
home.
Lust is a more powerful emotion than love.
Yeah.
Right? But when tested, love win every time.
Mhm.
Okay? Because that's why a nigga get caught cheating, right? Boom. What you gonna do? You gonna be with this bitch? Man, I'm going home with my wife, bitch.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, rarely
Straight
do
up.
niggas go
And then
off
what she
with
gonna
the
do?
side
Oh no,
bitch.
you ain't.
Straight up.
Rarely.
I got her
up.
number.
But that lust,
Yeah, I
homie,
got
is such a
that
powerful.
Man,
Yeah,
that's
it
why I don't
is.
even put myself
It really
in
is.
those
It really is.
It really is.
It really is.
You know what I'm saying? Now, when we get older, I'm gonna be able to
while we was married.
control that a little better.
Yeah.
When you young,
was throwing up.
You know what I'm saying? I did it.
You was practicing to be that good.
All the
Exactly.
bullshit.
So all this shit I'm doing with these hoes
I
before we
did.
got married.
I'm starting to learn. I'm starting to learn, and honestly, you know what I mean. Especially over the last couple years, I've learned that most women ain't gonna be there for you except for that, for yours, except for yours. You know what I'm saying? I really noticed that, like, oh, y'all hoes ain't really,
You got to hear about that.
y'all ain't really for
Hoes
me.
not loyal.
Y'all, yeah, they not loyal.
They
They
only
Hoes not
want-
loyal. Hoes
they only
ain't
want
loyal.
That one thing.
Hoes ain't loyal.
And you know what? You can never figure it out because you so sneaking
No.
off. You only got that little.
You know
time.
why they
Yeah,
not loyal?
yeah.
So you know why they not
That's
loyal to
crazy.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why do you think, like I just said, why do you think your girl loyal to you? Why do you think your girl is loyal to you?
Because you probably give her something that any other man that she dealt with in her life having
It's that-
achieved
it's
without her
the-
telling it.
It's
I mean, that's what I
listen,
believe.
What did I remember we was talking earlier when we was off camera, homie. We respond to the physical aspect of the relationship. They respond to the emotional aspect, right? So with your girl, homie, y'all have an emotional connection. And what did I say? You don't have an emotional connection with that side girl.
Yeah.
So therefore,
But some
she don't have
niggas
no.
do. Because
she
niggas,
know
when you
there's
get mad
no
at your man, you go right to the
emotional
side
connection
bitch
there,
like,
so she's not
man.
loyal to you.
Shaniqua tripping,
Because
man.
she's looking for
She
that
won't let me see my
emotional
son.
connection,
But you ain't
homie.
giving it to her.
And I'm not giving it to her, bitch. That's not my job.
Yeah.
You gonna get that from
Shout out.
Leroy or somebody.
Not over here.
You recreation. And,
See,
you know,
but that's why I don't know. That's why I be
No,
trying to figure it out, cause you know I want
he
a
got
couple
that nigga
wives.
shit.
I ain't
I'm
gonna lie.
letting. Okay, so now listen. So now listen.
I gotta
But
figure it out.
when we talking
Last
on that
night.
level, listen to what you
Real?
just said.
I just talked to this
You
man.
didn't say
He just
a
left.
couple of bitches.
Nah,
couple
yeah,
of hoes.
I made it specific. Yeah,
You made it
yeah,
specific. You
yeah. I can
said
get some hoes.
wives,
I can get some
homie.
hoes. Yeah, that's nothing.
Right.
Outside.
But you said wives.
Yeah, I want a couple of wives.
now,
I want a couple of bitches.
Can you
hoes.
love? Yes, you can.
Hey,
love
but
all
what
the
you do
wives.
is you gonna treat them all the same
Hold
as you
on.
treat your man right now.
Wait.
Because to me, the reason
no,
why
you don't
I
treat
don't
nobody
want
the same.
I know.
Everybody
why
gets
not?
I don't treat my kids the same.
So you do want to be.
They both my kids, but I don't treat them the same.
Yeah,
They have
they
two,
get treated
two totally
according-
different. You know what I'm saying?
personality.
So if you saying am I gonna take care of one more than another, that's different. You know what I'm saying? No,
I love them the same.
but I'm not going. I'm gonna treat them
accordingly.
to who each individual person they
each
are.
wife.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I
Now
wouldn't.
I feel you on that. Like you know what I'm saying. I'll treat my kids like that too because of the age difference. Okay, I get that. But to me, like any like same little wife
No.
is like.
No.
No.
I watch my uncle
How you
do all the
gonna
time.
treat a girl the same when women are all different?
They all different.
Women is all different. One girl might want to get hell after sex.
Right.
One girl might want you to leave her the fuck alone.
Leave her the fuck alone.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody might like to, you know what I mean? Some girls might like to talk to you, want you to talk to them a little rough. Some of them might want you to sweet talk them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Some
gonna
like
treat,
it rough, some don't.
you know what I'm saying? I can't treat them all the same. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even expect that. You know, like, but one thing I want in common with my wives is I want them all to be family orientated. That's something that
Okay.
I want them all to be. Family
Okay, now that you
orientated.
said that, this one, let me ask you this question. Okay, now when that family oriented time come on and she see you doing something for the other one, she not gonna say, "Oh, you bought her biz." What
No,
about that?
no.
'Cause you know everybody
That's not fair. That's not that's financial. That's financial.
That's
No,
not
but how
family
can you tell her that though? How can you tell that when she looking at the same thing? I mean, financial comes with family orientation.
Okay,
all that.
so you talking about buying something?
No, I'm talking about treating them like how she not gonna say nothing about that equal. Because remember I asked you, I said, how you gonna have all these wives and not be able to treat them the
See,
same?
but that's you talking about financial.
No, I'm talking about in general, like.
In general, when I say family orientated, this is what I mean. When I go out with my wife, I want my other wife to come. You know what I'm saying? When this wife goes to work, I want her to watch the kids. You know what I'm saying? When this one is not feeling good, I want you to pick up the slack and do the house chores.
Right.
That's what I mean. Financial, that's gonna come later. You know what I'm saying? Because we're a family. At that point, we'd be a family and we all be sharing finances. So if I got a Benz, she got a Benz. If she got a Benz, she got a Benz. You know what I'm saying? So even in that aspect, that's still family oriented. So she should. I don't want a girl to look at the other female and be like, "Oh, why she get a Benz?" I want her to be like, "Oh, we got a
They
Benz.
girls,
Right.
that's what
Right.
they
We got a
gonna do.
Benz.
And if you're
We got a
family
Benz.
oriented, that's what it should be.
We got a
You
Benz.
should be
It's not
happy
she
for
got a
her.
Benz. We got a Benz.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
now if you do
Man, that
find
sound like
if you
pimping.
That's
if you
not
do
pimping.
if you do, that's what I said. You clean up. You clean the
not
house.
pimping.
You run the bath water.
If you go back in history, homie, this is common practice.
That's not pimping.
Especially if you go back to our ancestry, homie, and where we, our
was like
descendants.
that.
You know what I'm saying? That's a normal practice. for a
She
man to
milked the
have
cows.
More
She,
than
you know
one
what I'm
wife.
saying? The same thing. Same
cook the
thing.
food.
It's family. It's more about family. And see what you talking about.
How can you convince girls to do that though?
Get them out their ego.
And then you got other people in the outside world because you know they're going to floss. Yeah, we on the flying out. And then when they post that, they're like, "Girl,
tell them to get their unhappy ass out your business because they not happy. Because anybody that's happy in a relationship ain't got nothing to say about nobody else happy in a relationship.
Bro, you talking about that shit?
It's
that
only
Blueface,
it's only unhappy people that have.
He's
shit.
the only one I've seen do that.
It's only unhappy people that care about people's happiness in their relationship. If you happy in your relationship, how you gonna care about somebody if they happy with they one husband and 3 wives? Or you ain't got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? As a female, that's what female you have to find the ones that get out their ego. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Get them back to their natural state of being feminine and being cooperative. Because that's what's wrong with a lot of women. They unfeminine and they're not cooperative.
They unfeminine?
They're unfeminine. They're very masculine. A lot of women are very masculine nowadays.
Yeah, because you know why? I believe they like that now because some real nigga done gave the bitches the fucking key to now all the bitches thinking they the niggas now. Because I used to run the girls that just think they just knew like, oh, this is what y'all niggas do. How you know what to do? Because I know. Then I had one that her mom raised her. She swept her down. Her mom raised her to be a man. In my mind, I'm like,
no, that's true.
Mom raised her to be
you
a
know
man,
what's crazy?
She ain't no man.
I was about to this.
She's not no man. So how she can get you to be a man? So how can you think like a man?
It happened. You want let me. This is why I think it happened. It happened with slavery.
Lesbians. That's what I think.
It happened with slavery.
Bitches then when got dreads,
no,
and
let me tell
tattoos,
you.
and thinking y'all listen to the art of seduction.
No,
you bitches.
It happened way before that.
I can get more bitches than you.
Listen,
okay, go and get your bitches. You get the attitudes too. Oh, I'm like a bitch. I know what a bitch. Man, fuck you, bitches.
It happened way before that.
Bitches.
It happened way before that. When it was slavery and they was getting trained to be slaves, because people not born slaves. You have to be trained to be a slave, right? So the slave master treated the man or trained the man to be like needy. So he's gonna need help. He's needy, not be a self-sufficient man. And he trained the women, right, to be more self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying? But women are automatically going to be obedient. But he retrained them not to be obedient to their man. He trained them to be obedient to him. Right? And then the men, that's why you see a lot of men, especially black men, it's like we're not as self-sufficient as we should be. You know what I mean? I can even admit that myself. Like it's a lot of stuff that I don't know how to do. That as a man, I think we should know how to do. Like I wish
I know to put a transmission.
But that's what I'm saying. But hold on.
Wish I could put a plasma on the wall.
And look, I
could build a tree house.
The cold part about it is look, in our father's generations, they could do all that. Yeah. They could do all that. They didn't have YouTube. They didn't have Google. None of that shit. And so along the way, it just along the way we just lose more and more and more and more and more. You know what I mean? To where, like I said, the men become dependent. Right, and the women become independent. And right now, you've seen it at the all-time high, where women, they don't need a man. They got sperm banks. You know what I'm saying? They got mechanics they could call. They don't need. You know what I'm saying? Like they really don't need us. They really don't.
Now that I think about it, is it cheap when my girl go to the Valvoline and get her own car interchange?
They got dildos. You know what I'm saying? They don't need us. You feel me? They don't need us.
No, she really does.
No, I know they do, but they teaching them that they don't.
You don't need a man for those things because you can outsource that type of shit, right? But if you heterosexual man, like you need a woman in your life. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? I need a woman in my life. You know what I'm saying? And they need a man in their life. But now, again, we always got to go back to the dynamic.
Yeah, I feel you because I'm one of the ones I don't want to be.
Because I cannot.
All the time. I'm finna
listen,
go lay up.
like you just said,
30 minutes to an hour.
So
because longer than that, the police coming, somebody finna shoot.
But listen, when you say cooperative, right?
You know what I'm saying?
You're not necessarily saying she got to do. Like, you're not laying out her whole daily plan for her.
I want to be a cuddler.
You better do this shit,
not
do it like this, and everything I tell you to do, you fucking do it. No, but when I say something, because like I told you, when I was coming up, and Pop said we having chicken for dinner, nigga, we had chicken for dinner. Right. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we talk about being cooperative. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because she called you, ask for chicken, and then you come home, y'all got corny.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
That's
come on, got pizza. Like, nah, I thought we was having chicken.
But my mom was cooperative in that respect. That's what we talking about. Not like,
she was a woman.
Be here at this time. Different. You got, because I know motherfuckers like that, man. Bro, she got 30 minutes to go to the grocery store, nigga, and get back. This nigga's calling, checking. You know what I'm saying? That's insecurity right there, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's pure insecurity, right? You know, like you calling your girl, checking up on her, she can't do shit. No, that's controlling.
The bitch gonna fucking.
But I believe, you know what I'm saying, like being cooperative is saying, hey, but if I tell you, hey, no, don't do that. Let's do it like this. Then I expect you to cooperate and trust my lead.
Definitely.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you can't do that, I can't be with you. You know, that's just the stage that I'm at right now. I have zero tolerance, man, for any bullshit. Because if now, and I done had them tell me, like, hey, let's not do it like that. Or I'm telling her what I'm going through, and she like, okay, try it like this. And you know what? I said, you know what? Let me set my ego, my pride to the side, and I'm gonna try it your way.
Yeah.
And the shit worked
both
out,
ways.
and the shit worked out perfectly, homie.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Yeah.
Let me, like my wife do that to me all the time. Like she'll tell me some shit, but me being a man, it's just like, nah, man, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's your favorite word.
Yeah,
too.
you don't know what the fuck you talking about. But then it turns out she be right.
Yeah.
I told her.
But that's what she there for.
Yeah,
That's what she's
You know,
there
that's what
for.
she there for.
And that's what I'm trying to explain to my girl. That's
That's
what I
what-
need her for because
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying. Look, I just bought this lowrider, right? You know what I'm saying. She tell me to get a flatbed. I'm like, man, look, man, everybody always trying to hit me up. I ain't got no flatbed money. I'm finna take this this $30-$40 tow, and my tire fell off. She's
Oh,
like,
I was
see,
saying
I
you
was about to
tore
go
it
have.
down.
Yeah, tore the whole car up. You
But no,
feel me?
hey, listen,
But I
though.
should have listened. And she said, see,
But
I told you,
listen.
you should have listened
Hey,
to me.
homie.
I would have went half with you with the $80 to get the flatbed. Man, it set me back like 8 months.
I ain't
to get
gonna
my
lie,
shit
don't you
fixed.
hate when they right?
Hey,
Because
for
then they
real.
be bringing
Hey,
shit
And
out.
she bring it up forever.
Hey, listen.
See?
Hey, look, homie.
See?
Hey,
I hate when
listen.
they right. Like,
Hey,
Hey, stay right.
That's where
Like, then you
that's
always
where
right. That shit-
domestic
that shit-
violence comes from.
Like,
what? When they
The
right?
woman being right.
Oh,
They
okay,
right?
bro.
You
The
said that's
woman
what
being
domestic
right.
violence
That's where domestic violence comes from. That's where it's
Don't be
born.
saying the goddamn right
Domestic
answer.
violence is born in them being right.
That's why
But no,
Anna Mae
listen,
got
though,
beat,
right?
'cause
this
she
is
didn't
what
see
they
the
do.
song.
No,
She
but look,
seen how she wanted
hey,
to
but no,
see
this
it.
is what they do, right? So she be like, I told you. You know, you be like, all right,
You ain't
baby.
told me shit, motherfucker.
All right, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much that's our apology. We don't be like, oh, baby, I'm sorry. Or I apologize. You was right. I was wrong. We be like, all right, baby. That's the equivalent of us saying, you right. I was wrong. And they nag and harp on that shit, dude.
Yeah, they-
Right?
they-
I started apologizing though. We had a conversation a while ago. It must have been damn near a year ago, probably.
Right.
And I was high, and I came over. I was looking for Mackie, and,
drinking and
yeah,
shit.
and he was at Fat. It wasn't his
at my
brother's
brother's
house, and he got to talk to me. Man, you gotta apologize. You gotta do this. And I'm like, you don't know what she was talking about though. Like, she was,
Don't
you know
matter.
what I'm saying? It don't matter. It's your fault.
Yeah, it's your fault. It's your fault.
Yeah, but now I don't be like, oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I be like, I apologize.
No,
That's
you know-
right. Because
no,
you're
but
not
you know what
sorry.
I say the words.
You're not sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah, I was wrong.
I was
my
wrong.
bad. You know what I
Say
mean?
you sorry, that make them even mad.
No, I said I never said it. I ain't gonna lie. I
Never-
never said I was sorry.
You're not
even
sorry.
even before.
They're gonna get mad.
But
Like,
I apologize.
Yeah, I apologize, and I usually
You
it
know,
worked.
I texted. I'm sorry. Shit.
Yeah,
it worked.
I apologize though,
Hey,
bro.
what- I mean, what did I do?
You know,
It
I
worked.
mean, that's
It
the sounds
worked.
like you don't say
It
I'm
worked.
sorry. You apologize.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so now, and do you accept my apology? So if you accept my apology, homie, we're gonna move past that.
Yep. Sometimes it's no.
Right?
But I
Yeah,
still
that's
be like.
right,
But I
right.
still be.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I don't have to accept your apology.
Yeah.
No.
But listen, I might not be in the right space to accept your apology right
Yep,
now.
yep,
but
yep.
tomorrow or next week,
Yep.
hey Willie, it's
Yep,
all good.
yep,
baby.
yep,
You know what I'm saying?
yep.
After, because I'm upset.
Yeah. No, that's
I'm
like weird.
upset.
But if I realize I'm wrong at that moment, like even to this day, like I still get mad or something, right?
Right.
And then I
Yeah.
listen. I
Let me
apologize.
fix
You know
this.
what? I was wrong.
Let me fix this.
No, still okay. I'll back up.
Okay, back up and let her have that.
You know what I'm saying? I back
But-
up.
Okay, so now I'm gonna ask you this question though. So do you think you save yourself like some stress or some headaches?
Who me?
Yes, sir.
I do. I do, especially
for,
now.
For applying that technique.
It do, cause that, honestly, it kind of take weight off my shoulders a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, cause you know you wrong.
Right, you know you're wrong, but I'm
When
not
you,
gonna get
like
in.
a man is gonna know when he wrong,
Wrong,
but
yeah.
so the problem with some men is our, like you said, our pride, our ego. We don't admit when we wrong.
We don't admit when we
Now,
wrong.
when you admit that you wrong and you take that next step and you apologize,
Yeah.
for me, it take a little bit weight off of
Yeah, it does.
the shoulders. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, all right, I got that off my chest. Now it's up for you to,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? If you gonna accept it or,
She's
you
gonna
know,
accept it
and she do,
eventually,
yeah,
man.
she do.
That's because
Right.
maybe sometimes they think you did it on purpose. I know when I do shit, it don't be in my intentions. You feel me? Sometimes I'm like, well, damn, you're not letting me know, so I'm finna go carry my life. I'm thinking everything is cool. And then 2 days later, you just stop talking to me. I'm like, what the fuck I do? What
Yeah, I don't like that.
But see, you know what I'm gonna tell you too.
You know what I'm saying?
Women
You
are,
invite me to the
look,
dinner,
we
you
know
and the
women
kids
and men are
eating.
different, and that's just one of the ways that we're different, right? Because you're gonna come in as a man and you're gonna say, hey, baby, look, ABC 1, 2, 3 X Y Z, right? She's not gonna do that. they kind of like assume you're supposed to know this about
Cause you a
them.
man.
You know what I'm saying? You're a man,
You a man.
so you're supposed to know this. No,
I explain
I'm not a mind reader.
Hey, I'm not that type of man.
nah,
I'm not a
raised
mind
different.
Not at all. You gotta
So
let me know.
this type of
Women need
man,
to be
you gotta
they need to
you gotta
be
love me
more
for how
vocal
I was raised, and that's why I gotta
in
make
the
everything to
relationship.
you so
And that's
you
what
can
you need
understand
to
me.
listen.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
we
you
can
need
move forward.
to talk to.
Because I'm finna try to
your
figure out
wife
what things about you, so we I can understand you.
About no, I'm just saying if she's not vocal
No,
enough,
she
then
pretty
she
damn-
she vocal, right?
She
But I'm
speaks
saying
her
if she's
mind.
not,
Yeah.
then you need to talk to her about that, homie,
Yeah, yeah.
and teach her how to be vocal.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like they teach us on how to
Keep it inside.
emotionally, right?
Yeah.
Because see, we ball it up, we keep it inside,
Yeah.
and then we wasn't taught,
Right.
you know, how to
Express,
process
yeah.
our emotions,
Yeah.
right? You fell off the bike, scrape your knee,
Yeah,
knee
get up.
bleeding. Get up, boy. You don't
Yeah.
cry, you're a big boy. Get on up.
Yeah.
So you take that, you know, when something happen, boom, we don't cry or spill milk. We keep it rolling, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's women
But-
though, on everything.
That's why I always try to tell mine, you know what I'm saying, you know why I love
That's
being around
okay
you
when
every
you
day
by yourself
because
on me and
every
you
day is different.
Yeah.
You know what I
into
mean?
yourself.
To where
not as a person.
it'll never get
You in a
it'll never get
relationship.
old with me because every day I'm
She need
attracted
to know
to
where
try
you
to
at.
always
You know
figure
why?
it out
But
and
you know
always
why
try to
I say this is men can't.
Right.
Hey, excuse me, y'all have your own podcast over there.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, y'all, you need
Come
to
on,
come back
Come on,
over, man.
Look, you over there. I told you to come
Yeah, you
over
need to
here.
come on and get in, man.
But I did
Is
want
this
to say.
mic on right here?
It is, but I don't want to because I have to plug it up into the
Okay,
thing.
okay.
We'd be just doing too much. But I did want to say this about as far as men having emotions, right? I'm a big believer in yes, men we supposed to have emotions, but I don't think we should be too much into our emotions. You know, we supposed to be like, stay on the even keel. We shouldn't get too happy. We shouldn't get too sad. You know what I mean? Because we see what happens when people get too emotional.
I understand.
You know what I mean? When
You
people
let
get
your
too,
emotions get the best of you.
that's what I'm saying. We shouldn't let our emotions. We should be like just like them old school grandpa dudes you see. You know what I'm saying? Like they even when they give a whooping, they not even mad.
Nah.
I'm just whooping some ass right now. You know what I'm saying?
Remember the last
When they got a
time-
raise at work, it wasn't all happy. They were just, hey, I'm telling you, that's
Hey,
more money.
do you remember my last visit when I told you that I got an uncle and he ain't never told me that he loved me?
Yeah, yeah.
Now remember when I tell you we had a family reunion coming up,
Mm-hmm.
and my uncle told me he loved me at that family reunion.
Yeah, that's
And I took a picture right there.
40
and
years
on
later, he
time
like-
on there and everything, and was like, and I just said it happened.
mm,
So you know what I'm saying, but it was never a doubt in my mind
that he loved you. It was
that
his
he loved me,
actions.
right?
It was his
But he's
actions.
that strong, silent type like you talking about, right? But my grandfather and them, he wasn't emotional like that.
Yeah,
Well, get your ass up, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Right?
That's
Like,
that.
he-
It's that
Right?
strength.
So look,
Nah,
like,
so
my
that's
grand, he
what
tell
we
you, look how they was
talking
raised,
about.
right?
So yeah, all about how you
Listen,
was
so when they
raised.
ate dinner, you know, they sat down at the table, everybody ate dinner together, right? So you know, you looking at your broccoli or something like that, like my grandfather used to just come and take like something wrong with the plate, take that motherfucker and flip the food over on the table, nigga, not eat it all. Like nigga, something wrong with my wife cooking?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Nigga, you saying something wrong with my wife cooking?
Yeah, that's crazy. I'd have been hot.
You know what I'm saying? But
I'd have been hot, like
you finna get beat if you go against this. But I'm just, you know, so, and I'm telling you, man, like I told you when I gave him a birthday present, homie. He was like, well, you know, he didn't know how to act in that moment, homie. He like, man, what I'm supposed to do? Give you a hug, thank you. You know what? It's crazy to see him, right? You know, I was like, no, he's straight. You know what I'm saying? But you do have to be in tune with
Yeah.
your emotions, homie, and no, you cannot let your emotions get the best of you because it can be dangerous. Homie.
Yeah, that's
You know
what I was
I'm
getting at.
I
Yeah.
served 10 years in prison because I let my anger consume me, and I'll never let that happen again.
Yeah, that's basically what I was getting. I'm not saying don't disregard your emotions, but
Yeah, no.
I'm just saying
No, yeah.
don't
don't overreact.
Yeah, don't let them get too out of control. You know what I mean?
Hey, but how can you when like it go back to how you was raised? So how can I? You know what I'm saying? Okay, like I cannot let it get the best of me. But then again, when I go back home and I explain the situation or somebody find out what happened, then how they supposed to take that on? How I feel like in my mind I handled it without letting my emotions get involved. But then sometimes it's like, or it go back to how you was raised to where sometimes like motherfucker, this is how our emotions is.
I think it's sometimes
So it's kind of like confusing a little bit because it's like, damn, you
hey, listen.
trying to do right, but then
Yeah.
you
Hey,
trying to
listen.
do wrong, but then you
So
trying to
if
do
I
wrong.
go back-
you resort to your natural
But listen,
natural
yeah.
instincts.
So listen, if I go back to how I was raised, I couldn't be sitting here with you right now having this conversation. So who is this nigga really be?
Yeah, where he
Who's that
from?
nigga? Where this nigga from? Man, where y'all niggas from?
I already
You like treating you like you an enemy.
Yeah.
If I go back to how I was raised.
Yeah.
No, we gotta find a new way, homie. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? It's about.
That's what I'm saying.
evolving.
Unlearning and relearning.
Listen, homie, that's why I believe my memory is terrible, right? My memory is terrible, homie, because when I was in prison, I used to be trying to forget that mentality. And in that, you know how your brain is a computer, homie. So when I'm deleting all these files, I deleted some memory too of my actions, homie. Like, it's like, man, you remember you did this? And I'd be like, oh, nah. You know what I'm saying? But and trying to teach myself, homie, a new way. You know what I'm saying? Of how to be. Like, I'm more social now than I was. Because, you know, when raised how I was raised, coming up in the culture I was in, homie, it's anti-social. And it's hate speech. You know what I'm saying? Come up, we don't like them cats over there. What kind of shit is that?
Shit, growing up, we was always social with each
Feel
other.
me? So,
Nah, we were social with each other.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
But
what
I'm gonna be
saying.
honest
no,
with
it's
you.
camaraderie
I
amongst.
I know them out there, but I only got like 5 homies. Like,
Yeah.
for real. Like
Right.
5 or 6 homies. I never just went out and met people.
Right.
It was just weird to me. Like I don't know. I don't know your mama, nigga. Like,
I don't know you're right.
I don't
I
know.
don't
You
know
know what
where
I'm
it
saying?
came from.
I don't know none of that. Like, I promise you, it's 1, 2. It's 3 niggas out there. I know all of them 15 years plus,
Right.
and it's like probably 2, 3 other dudes out here
Right.
that
right.
you know what I'm saying. I've known 15, 20 years plus.
Yeah.
I know that I'm just now starting to get. It's that unlearn, relearn. It's starting to get social, especially doing this podcast. Like, I meet people, different people and stuff like that. I'm just starting to get to where.
I'm glad I learned that in the job field at 16. So
Even in the job, I ain't like
I had to get that
motherfuckers.
out. I had to get all
Oh,
that,
yeah.
all that game making out my system.
did not
I'm
like people.
Shit, this
I
is
did not
better
like
than
people.
But
hanging
it's
with
a
the homies.
mentality,
Get
right?
some money,
It's
too.
a
I did not like
mentality,
people.
right? So, but look,
I
in
learned all
that
that.
culture, homie, you needed that mentality to survive.
Yeah.
But now that we grown,
I need that to keep
right?
my job. I wasn't worried about it in the streets.
No,
I
what I'm
was
saying,
worried
I'm talking
it in
about. I'm saying that street
my- that's
mentality.
my way out the
Listen,
street.
that street mentality served your best interest in that street mentality.
course. It's
right?
just what
So
it
now,
is.
when you join the workforce, homie, the mentality that you adopted is in your best interest for the workforce.
I ain't even cool people at my job.
No, so
don't
no,
talk to
yeah.
people.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah,
like,
no.
like in all honesty, I'll talk to the females. Not like that, but just
I
I'm
don't
more
like
I'm,
niggas, I
I'm
don't
more
like
comfortable.
bitches, I
I'm,
don't like
yeah,
bitches.
I'm
You
more.
gotta think about this
No,
little people's your girl anyway.
Nah, I'm,
Yeah, no, hey.
but I'm more
every girl in the
comfortable.
world
I'm more
is
comfortable
only
talking to
girl.
them. And, oh yeah, you want my number? You know
Remember
what I'm saying?
what I told you,
Yeah,
homie?
talk to them.
I would rather have a female
Or mama's
supervisor than a
Man.
male supervisor.
Yeah, I gotta go pip on.
I would rather have a female supervisor. homie,
Oh, go ahead.
than a
We about to
male
end. Hold on. We
supervisor.
about to end it right now. We about to end it
okay.
right now because I don't want you to leave like that and there's somebody in there. Hey, look, this has been a very great podcast. I appreciate y'all for coming in. We touched on a lot of deep topics. You know what I mean? If y'all see this and it's clipped up, you know what I mean? Because I know it's some interruptions and stuff like that. So it might be some clips in here. But I just want to say, listen, hey, cuz I appreciate you for coming
Oh,
through.
yeah, man.
You already know you
Yeah,
got to
man.
come back.
Right.
Hey, big fat boy. You already
the
know
time,
you more than
man.
welcome. You almost like a co-host at this
Yeah,
point.
that's what
He
I'm
done been here. You feel me?
saying.
He done
Yeah,
been
Tuesday
here.
we on, right?
Yes sir. We got a whole nother one coming for y'all. But hey, this is Guns and Butter. You know what I
Guns
mean?
and Butter, baby.
I don't know what
Man.
episode this is, 2, 3, whatever. However you catch it.
Man.
You know what I'm talking about? But hey, it's Willie B. You know what I'm saying? My cousin Byron, big fat boy, and we out.
There we are.
Yes sir. Oh, we got my cousin Malik over here too. I don't know if y'all can see it, but the corner he over there in the cut talking shit. No, I'm just playing. All right, now we out.
Guns and butter, baby.
Man.
Yes
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, that was dope.
I didn't want you to. I knew I was gonna cut it at an hour because I know my.
Oh, you looking at time?
Yeah,
over there?
yeah, it's a timer on there.
Okay.
Because I know my camera probably
Right.
don't know what's in there. Nah,
That's
that was
it.
good.
Talking that shit.
Yeah, for real.
Always
Cool.
talking shit.
I've been trying to do that with
All I
my
got was
girl, but she
phone.
wanna argue and
That was a good flow.
Yeah, y'all was supposed to be in the
Hey,
conversation
cuz,
over there.
can you
Because I was
press the
missing what
button?
y'all was talking about over here.
If it ain't stopped
Oh,
already.
it's recording.